This is LUZIS, a promising content creator who destroyed his entire career in a matter of a few weeks and several text messages. This is the story of how LUZIS, from becoming one of the most prominent creators in the Minecraft community, became its most hated player. Our story starts at the very beginning of LUZIS' career. LUZIS' first video would be on the 21st of November 2021. A few months continuously after this, he would continue to make videos like he always was, which were to say uncut clips of him playing boxing in which he'd show some kind of combo with a pretty random title. Honestly, these videos were pretty low quality, and although he got decent views, he wasn't really growing anywhere on his YouTube career. Shortly after this, LUZIS would continue to make videos like this, and overall, they would improve their performance somewhat. But it wouldn't be a few months later when he would get his best idea of all time that he'd actually get somewhere on the YouTube platform. This idea was to rate well-known YouTubers, such as Mario Kart 617, Straight, and even Sharpness on their boxing skills in 1.8.9 Mindman Boxing. The idea of the videos was very simple. He would challenge them to a fight of first to 10, or he would simply look at their clips. And after doing this, he would give them a rating in 5 different skills based on how good they were at each of them. Honestly, LUZIS would make part 40 of this series, 40 videos of rating different players, including Ziblacking, Sharpness, lots of other creators, and many boxing players. This series would be super popular as lots of people loved his renders and liked his videos. Honestly, this would probably be to the highest stats that LUZIS' channel had ever seen. But if not for the next and brutal incident that completely destroyed his fame, he would be a totally different creator altogether today. Right in the middle of LUZIS' peak, the worst thing that could possibly happen to him happened. He was exposed. Not for one thing, but for multiple things at once. It turns out that LUZIS, whilst being 19 years old, had numerous younger girls, below the age of 16 even, which is known as pedophilia by the way, DM him thigh pics and other super inappropriate types of content, to which several YouTubers made a lot of videos. Honestly, most of these claims that have been shown in these videos, I think are completely true. Basically, a creator by the name of Drenna made an 18-minute long video in which he labeled LUZIS as a complete freak and a pedophile for doing some really inappropriate things to an underage girl known as Ali. There were numerous paragraphs, hundreds of claims, loads of text messages, and even calls to support his claims, and that's why he got really popular by doing this. Overall, a lot of YouTubers also made follow-up exposed videos on this, some with some extra information, others simply recapping what had already been done. But as soon as this was done, LUZIS immediately, almost less than a week later, he made his own response video to this, in which he completely debunked all claims by stating Ali did this all by herself and she was under no pressure whatsoever to do this. He also quoted that someone above the age of 16 or 16 plus cannot be considered underage, and therefore he was no pedophile. However, by now the damage had been done. Drenna's video being far more popular than his was, a majority of people who didn't know him believed that he was a pedophile, and perhaps he was, I'm not sure. He ended up losing vape partner and was also blacklisted on MMC, and honestly this was the thing that completely destroyed his channel for all. Honestly, after this, LUZIS would remain pretty inactive as his views were almost completely dead. He'd only make a handful of videos, and those of varying quality too. But then he'd make out of the blue, he'd make his face reveal video, in which after that he'd state this was his last video ever. While however that wasn't true, after that he would make super bad quality videos, uploading sparsely perhaps each month, and only attaining a few thousand views, where he once got tens of thousands. So we can see from then on, LUZIS' channel quality is completely degraded and he's gone back to the videos that he once made, making complete garbage and occasionally just posting a random video of some kind of styling or boxing clips, usually around 1 to 2 minutes. However, his last video, which was actually kind of decent, was 2 weeks ago. And while LUZIS has completely denied these claims and continued to keep posting videos throughout the whole year, we can totally see that LUZIS' career has been completely ended and he is going absolutely nowhere on YouTube. Now, honestly guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It took me quite a long while to make and research about LUZIS, so please make sure to drop a subscribe down below, like, and comment, as I'm really trying to hit 1K before 2024. Also, please make sure to join the Discord server in the description. We recently hit 1,000 members. Thank you. Goodbye.